Hi, I'm Vanessa from speakenglishwithvanessa.com. What should you do to become a fluent English speaker? Let's talk about it. I'd love for you to be able to speak English confidently, fearlessly, and fluently. Wouldn't that be great?
I'd also love to be able to do a pull-up, just one, that's all I ask, or be able to run a 10K. But all of these things take slow and steady work, day by day by day by day. Do you think that I could do a pull-up tomorrow? No. Do you think that I could run a 10K tomorrow? Probably not. I need to practice little by little every day.
It's the same with speaking English confidently, fearlessly, and fluently. There's no get-rich-quick scheme to help you learn English fast. Of course, it doesn't need to be boring and monotonous, but you need to have daily practice. So today we're going to talk about the top 5 habits of fluent English speakers. So if you want to speak English confidently and fearlessly and fluently, just follow these 5 steps. Number 1, assess how much English you use now and what you're doing to improve. Maybe you could take a notebook and write down, can I understand Vanessa? 90%. Can I understand TV shows and movies? 90%. Can I talk comfortably about my family and my job? Can I talk comfortably about cultural, societal problems in my country or generational differences? Those are just some general questions to help you assess how much you currently know. Where do you currently stand? The important part of this is looking to see what you are currently doing to improve from where you are right now. I want you to write down everything that you currently do daily or at least weekly to improve your English. Do you watch a YouTube video every day in English? Great. How much time do you spend doing that? Do you occasionally speak with your German coworker in English? Great. Write that down and write down what you usually talk about because those topics are repeated again and again. When we assess our current level and also what we're currently doing to improve, one of 2 things happens. Either you feel like you're not doing a lot to improve, but in reality, when you assess it, you realize, oh, I am doing a lot to try to improve. I'm doing pretty well. Or on the other hand, you think that you're doing a lot to try to improve, but when you assess it, you realize, oh, maybe I'm not doing that much, and maybe that's why I'm not improving. So this assessment stage is the first step, and it's vital. The second habit of a fluent English speaker is to be positive about your progress. Your mindset is really important. My most successful English students are the ones who say, oh, I just made a mistake, oh well. Or, wow, a year ago it was really hard to understand my American boss, but now I can understand her a little bit better. Even small wins you can be positive about. I had a really busy day at work today, but I listened to an English podcast on the way home from work. I did it. I spent some time to improve my English. Even those small things you can feel positive about. Having that positive mindset is the key to helping you become a fluent English speaker. You need to make it a habit. The third habit of a fluent English speaker is to fit English into your daily life. Everyone is busy. If you're busy, you're not unusual. I'm not saying it's good to be busy, but it's at least normal. So it's important for you to fit English easily into your daily life because you probably don't have 2 hours free every day. Here are a few suggestions. There are many others on my channel. You can change your device to English. Change your phone to English, change your computer to English. That way, you're just constantly surrounded by English as you're looking at your phone or as you're using the computer. If you are a list maker like me, make the list about what you're going to do that day or what you're going to do that week in English. That way you're having to think about the best verbs, the best way to explain things, and it's another way to fit English easily into your daily life because it's something that you were already going to do, but you're just going to do it in English now. You could sing to English music. You could even make a playlist of 4 or 5 songs that you really like, print out the lyrics, read the lyrics as you're listening to the song a couple times so that you feel comfortable with them, and then listen to the songs a lot. Eventually you'll be able to sing out loud with them, and we can listen to music in the little bits of time we have during the day while you're driving, while you're making breakfast. This is a great way to have natural English sentences in your mind. If you don't know where to start with English music, I made a video about 11 songs to learn English that I recommend. You can check out this video up here, and it's just a good way to get started. This is a beautiful way to become a natural fluent speaker. You could listen to English podcasts. When you're busy, this is something that's really easy to do. It's easier to listen than to sit on the couch and watch a video. You can listen to something and do something else at the same time, like household chores. For example, my husband Dan, every time he does the laundry, every time he folds the laundry, he's always listening to a podcast. In fact, I think it's impossible for him to fold the laundry without a podcast. He just wouldn't be able to do it. Or whenever I do the dishes, I like to listen to a podcast. I'm multitasking, but it's not too hard because doing the dishes, folding the laundry, it's a mindless task. So you can also listen to something, have a good time listening to something at the same time. If you want any recommendations for podcasts to help you learn English, I made a video about my top 9 recommendations. Also, some other people in the comments left some other great podcasts for learning English, but you can check out this video I made up here about my podcast recommendations. These are just a few ideas to help you easily and seamlessly fit English into your daily life. The next habit of a fluent English speaker is to speak English at least once a week. If you don't speak English regularly, you'll lose what you know. It's just a fact. If you don't run regularly, you'll lose your endurance. If you don't do pull-ups regularly, you'll lose your muscles. Your muscles will weaken. Fluent English speakers speak English regularly. If you don't feel like you have any native English speakers who live near you, or you don't have time to find them, I challenge you to check out this video I made up here about how you can successfully learn English from home, learn English without traveling to an English-speaking country. There are a lot of tips to help you get started speaking now because there's no time to waste. If you're not practicing, you're losing it. So make sure that you speak English regularly. The final habit of a fluent English speaker is that fluent speakers will take opportunities when they come. Do you have the opportunity to go to lunch with a British representative from your company? Go to that lunch, speak English with them, listen to English, take that opportunity. Do you have the opportunity to watch English cartoons with your child? Do that. Listen to the English cartoons, turn on the subtitles if you need to, but that's a great way to take opportunities. Sometimes we feel like we don't have a chance to do something, but it's often because an opportunity came. We might even say an opportunity came knocking and we weren't listening. So make sure that your ears are open for opportunities because fluent English speakers take opportunities when they're available. Let's do a quick review. The 5 habits of fluent English speakers, which will hopefully be you very soon, is to, number 1, assess what you know and what you're doing to improve. Number 2 is to be positive about your progress. Number 3 is to fit English into your daily life. Number 4 is to speak English at least once a week. And the final 5th tip is to take opportunities when they come. And now I have a question for you. I want to know, what do you think are some other habits of fluent English speakers? Read the comments and get some ideas from each other because it is a great idea to speak English confidently, fearlessly, and fluently. You can do it. Thanks so much for learning English with me, and I'll see you again next Friday for a new lesson here on my YouTube channel. Bye!
I'd also love
The next step is to download my free ebook, 5 Steps to Becoming a Confident English Speaker. You'll learn what you need to do to speak confidently and fluently. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more free lessons. Thanks so much. Bye.